Well, hi everybody, ni hao, and welcome to Wayne Talks Real Estate. So today we're looking at the latest November housing data from the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, NZET. So in short, the sales volumes fell sharply, listings increased, and the prices remained broadly stable. So now let's get into those numbers and have a look at it in a little bit more detail. So national prices, according to NZET, the national house prices in November remained largely flat. The house price index rose 0.1% month on month, but remained down 0.2% year on year. So this tells us prices have stabilized in the short term, but the market is still operating in a low volatility, sideways range with no clear upside trend yet in place. So next, let's have a look at the median prices. The national median house price rose 2.3% year on year to $808,000. If we exclude Auckland, the median prices rose 4.3% to $730,000. Now, regionally, 12 out of the 16 regions recorded annual price increases. Canterbury reached a new record, and their median was $720,000. Hawke's Bay saw a sharp 16.7% annual rise. They're certainly going to be happy up there in the Hawke's Bay. Auckland remained above $1 million for the second consecutive month, reaching $1.05 million. Now, this clearly shows price trends are diverging across regions rather than moving in unison. Now, sales volumes, that's going to be the key weakness. And the most concerning signal came from that sales activity. National sales fell 5.7% year on year to 7,268 properties. Excluding Auckland, sales declined 5.3%. Only Northland, Waikato, and Nelson recorded any growth. Seasonally adjusted data shows sales volumes fell 4.6% month on month nationwide. And Auckland, sorry to hear it, and we're operating in this market and we feel it, recorded a very sharp 9.1% decline. And the NZET noted this was only the sixth time in 33 years that a November result was lower than the October results, making this slowdown seasonally very unusual. Now, as we look at supply, we're going to see more choice, but that actually leads to slower decisions. New listings, they rose 10.9% year on year. Total inventory increased 4% to over 35,000 properties for sale in New Zealand. As a result, buyers have more choice, and many are now taking longer to make decisions and extending those transaction timelines. We wrap that into a final outlook. It is a more complex market ahead. Prices, yes, they have stabilized, and this should not be mistaken for a recovery. At a macro level, global wholesale interest rates are moving higher, and New Zealand faces renewed interest rate risks for next year. If the borrowing costs rise again, both the owner-occupier and the investor demand will likely come under pressure. As a result, the New Zealand housing market is entering a more complex phase, greater divergence between prices, sales activity, and buyer sentiment. So I'm Wayne from Wayne Talks Real Estate. It's been a pleasure bringing you the news, financial and real estate this year. I hope you have the very best of holidays. I wish you well for you and your family. Thank you.